P-Tang gang, what's poppin', man? Today I want to talk about how to properly use your sexual energy and to transmute it into what you want out of life. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by telling you what not to do and then flip it and tell you how and what you can do and give you guys a technique that I use. All right, so before we start the video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the Retain Gang community, which I created for you guys, man. It's a safe space for you to grow, to learn, to build with like-minded souls, maybe even find your soul tribe. We do weekly discussions and calls. I have some courses available, and it's a great place for you to be in, man. So I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. With that being said, though, your sexual energy is like electricity. You can use electricity to give power to your lamp, this mic, the camera. Anything that has an outlet can have a flow of electricity going through it to give it power, to help it function. Your sexual energy can be used as power to create your reality, whether it's negative or positive. Electricity has no discrimination. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What do you think about daily? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Are you mostly negative or positive? Because if you're mostly negative, understand that your sexual energy is being used to create that reality for you. Same thing with positive thoughts. So I'll give you guys an example. If I walk into a room and I don't like the vibes is very sketchy, it's off, it's draining. So I got two choices. I can either stay in that room, let it drain me and give my energy to this room, or I can simply walk away, leave, and never come back. And I say this to say, a lot of times our thoughts, we stay in these negative thoughts. Even though we don't like it, we still give it our energy and we let it drain us when we can simply walk away, change the room. Your thoughts are nothing but rooms, okay, that you put yourself in. They're dimensions. And, you know, you can wake up today, be in a happy mood, and tomorrow you can wake up sad. You're in the same house, but yet, just by your thoughts, it changes your perspective on life, your feelings, your emotions. But those are rooms. You can always change them by simply not giving it your energy. Change the channel. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but I'm gonna give you guys some techniques to be able to change the channel instantly. Okay? So before I get into that though, I want you guys to understand that you are always creating your reality. Every single second, every single thought is important and it means something. So we have to monitor what's going on up here. All life is a sequence of thoughts. It's a series and sequence of thoughts. That's it. That's all it is, man. All right? And you need to learn to control and direct these flow of thoughts. We're tapping into these things based off of our feelings. We tap into these things based off of what we see around us, our environment. Okay? But you don't have to let that direct your life. So what I like to do whenever I'm in a negative space and I want to get out of it, I change the channel by thinking of what my life could be like. You know, what if I took a trip? What would that feel like? And I give my energy to that, being on vacation, right? Or what would my day be like if, you know, I go outside and go out into nature? What will my day be like if I call up a friend and just have a good conversation with them? So I change the frequency, I change the thoughts by directing my energy to a new thought that's positive and that's gonna make me feel good. You wanna change your emotions, okay? Your feelings are very important and that's what directs you and puts you into certain realities, negative or positive. So whenever you are in a negative funk, you want to flood that funk with positivity, with positive energy. Okay? Because your sexual energy is going to create it whether you like it or not. You need to direct what you want to experience. Okay? Stop giving your energy to these realities that you don't want to create. You can't sit around all day thinking that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough. That's a form of self-hate. Okay? And the more that you give that attention and energy, you're going to harbor resentment for yourself. You're going to build resentment. And we don't want to do that. Anytime you're in a negative funk, man, flood yourself with love. Okay? There's one thing about life, guys. When you truly master the world, no matter what situation you're in, it never takes away your love for life and your love for yourself. Okay? I'm going to repeat that again. When you truly master yourself and you master the world, no matter what situation you're in, it'll never take away from the love you have for life and for yourself. All right? We always got to be consistent with who we are and how we feel about ourselves, no matter what we're going through. That should never change. You're going to get tested in life. Oh, of course. You're going to have some things thrown at you, some obstacles in your way, of course. But that shouldn't change who you are. That shouldn't change how you feel about yourself or your love. Because if that's the case, was it really genuine in the first place? Did you really love yourself in the first place? And even if you're in a negative funk, the game of life is to be able to transform any situation you're in to magnify the love in that situation in the moment. Okay? So for example, if I'm sitting here and, I'm getting bad news left and right. My car is messing up, or I didn't get paid enough this week. Instead of me hating myself or, telling myself I'm unworthy, instead of me doing that, I'm going to look at this situation and try to find a learning experience from it. Okay? I'm going to look at it with an optimistic view. I'm going to look at it with love and say, all right, well, I'm in this situation. Let's make the best of it. Let's make the best of it. I'm not going to change how I feel about myself or hate myself because I'm in this one situation. Out of my whole life, everything I've been through, this one situation is going to tear me apart. It's going to separate me from myself. I can't let that happen. This will come to pass. A year from now, I'll probably laugh at this situation. And that's how you got to tackle life. You got to go through life like this. You can't let anything sway how you feel. Okay? So learn to transmute your energy into what you want to create, what you want to experience. Don't use it for the negative. Don't use it for beating yourself down and showing self-hate. Don't use it, because if you use that energy for that, it's going to manifest. You're going to create that lifestyle for you. Don't have attachments to the outcome of your life. If you win, if you lose, don't have an attachment to that outcome. This is how you truly become successful and become and live in the space that you want. I applied for some jobs. I applied for 2 jobs, right? They didn't call me back, or they said they weren't interested in me. Okay, that might be an ill outcome, but that's not going to stop me from still applying and keep trying. I'm not going to let that outcome stop me from achieving my goal, which is to get a job. If I'm applying and applying and applying, I'm going to keep doing that until I get the outcome that I want. Right? So detach from the outcomes. Even if you win. If you win, you get a W, don't get attached to that outcome either. Right? Be in the moment, be in the present moment, celebrate, but also know that life keeps going. You got to keep going, you got to keep moving and accomplish more things. Live life and experience more things. So when we detach from the outcome, we're able to live and express ourselves freely without putting too much pressure on ourselves to be this way or be that way. Don't put pressure on yourself. Just live. Live, learn, go back to the drawing board and try again and keep trying until you get the outcome that you want. Right? When a baby first takes their steps, they fall down 1,000 times before they get the outcome that they want. They don't give up. They don't even think about giving up. It's just they keep doing it until one day they stand up and they don't fall. Keep standing up until you stop falling. All right? Simple, plain, and easy. So with that being said, guys, if you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations. So I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. Like I said before, check out the Retain Gang community, man. We would love to have you in the community, in the space. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on the video. That being said, y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out. Peace.